Hi, here I am in my day 2 vlog challenge, and you can probably hear that it's literally raining cats and dogs outside. So I'm hiding in my car, hoping that the rain will drizzle out a little bit, at least enough so that I can dash across the parking lot to my home. But also I thought, what a good opportunity to do one of my daily videos. And the daily reflection of the day, the topic that I want to talk about is the topic of fear. And this is a topic that's been very current for me in recent time. I mean, it's been current with me for some time now, but I've come to kind of realize it and think about it and deal with it more recently. And it came up in some of the practices that I was doing as a part of my coaching training program in exploring my desire to start a successful coaching business that would allow me to live a life of abundance and to live and work from a place of joy. And I was prompted during these practices and sessions to think about the obstacles in achieving this goal. And I realized that although there are objective obstacles in terms of how will I find clients, how will I start my business, how will I charge prices, how will I get an income, and all these things, I realized that those weren't my real obstacles. My real obstacles was this fear that I had inside of me. And it's a multi-layered fear. It's a fear about failure, a fear about being judged, a fear of maybe going outside of my comfort zone too much, of wishing too much, of demanding too much, and all these other things. So it made me think about fear and the function of fear in our lives. And of course I realized that fear, on one hand, is a very useful sensation, a very useful emotion, because it protects us. So for instance, now I'm currently in my car because I really have a fear of being struck by lightning if I go outside. So my fear is actually helping me be safe and cozy in this kind of nice dry car. But the thing about fear also is that it can freeze or make you severely doubt and question yourself, which on one hand, again, is useful because it guards you, it cautions you, it makes you think about your actions. But then fear becomes a real obstacle that prevents you from going forward and from moving forward. And I'm now in a phase where I have to really overcome my fear and take bolder steps toward accomplishing what is my true goal and desire. And it made me realize also that fear, as useful as it is in terms of protecting you, it is also a factor that forces you to grow even more. Because fear of failing, for instance in my case, makes me ensure that if I go out and do this work, that I make sure that I'm really, really good at it in order to increase the possibility and chances of success so that I can develop an even better business. So my fear is actually in the function of my excellence. But then there is a question, and to be quite honest, I'm still dealing with it, is how do you integrate the fear? Not suppress it, not somehow trick it or make it go away, but integrate it, make it an integral part of yourself, because as I said, fear is useful, but that it's not an obstructing force in your life. And the same goes towards intimacy. How do you overcome the fear that on one side wants to protect you from being hurt, but the other side can really freeze you and prevent you from opening yourself up to meeting new people, opening yourself up to love, new experiences, new emotions. And the only way to do that is, as I've kind of realized, or still trying to realize through my kind of personal work and practice, is exactly what I just mentioned previously, trying to integrate that fear and making it a part of you, and a voice that you listen to as a voice of caution, but not a voice that leads you and guides you in making your decisions. And I think one of the things that draw me to looking into work that is related to love, relationships, sexuality, and intimacy in general is that I think people, and this is something that our teacher Layla Martin always kind of emphasizes, that there's a huge difference between living from a place of fear and being guided by fear, or rather being directed by fear, than living from a place of love and having fear as an ally in protecting them. And I think when it comes to fear, that's the position that we want to put ourselves in. That we live from a place of openness, authenticity, love, compassion, acceptance. But that the fear is our ally in protecting us and helping us to set healthy boundaries. But in the function of us living from that place of love. And I think you don't necessarily change the world right away by that, but it definitely opens you up to view things differently, to have a different perspective on things, and to solve issues and to open the door to creativity and innovation when you live from a place of love. So the conclusion of today's topic in relation to fear is to aim towards living from a space of love, but having fear to be that ally and protector. And that little something that actually makes you want to be better in order to make sure that your fears don't come true. Thank you.